are listening to KELP El Paso. Feed your mind, feed your soul at 1590 AM, 95.9 FM. Streaming worldwide at KELPradio.com.
915 Talk is a production of Desert Voice Media. You can visit desertvoice.media to learn more.
915 TALK.
The world is looking at El Paso.
What will we say to the world? From the KELP studio in El Paso, this is 915 Talk.
And now your host.
Good afternoon, beautiful citizens of the borderland. This is 915 Talk, and I'm your host, Andy Frecka. And today we are broadcasting from the heart of the world's largest borderplex. We're here at the KELP studio in El Paso, and we have Kenny on the board. Kenny on the board, how are you doing this afternoon?
Frazzled.
Frazzled?
New system.
New system.
But it's okay. It's good.
It's the Lord's provision, my brother.
Right. This is going to be great. Our listeners are going to love this new system.
Yeah, we announced this yesterday. We as of yesterday, this station is running on a new automation system. It's a really big deal for us. I hope our listeners are half as excited as we are. It will really make the broadcast smoother and make our job, well, you know what it really is, Kenny, on the board? You know what it is?
Our job?
Well, we're here to engage the curious and equip the committed for Christ. And as we engage the curious, we want to have a high-quality broadcast. And as we get this new technology, our broadcast quality improves. So we are excited, but we continue each and every weekday on this educational journey, Kenny on the board.
Oh, we do. Absolutely.
Yeah. So what is and I think we're at like episode 180 of 915 Talk.
Wow.
180 conversations.
Half a year.
Yeah.
Total day-wise.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of conversations. It's an educational journey as we learn to love our city, love our neighbors, give God all the glory.
Yes.
That's right. And there's so many people doing interesting things. We've had people come in who take the fibula out of the leg and put it in the jaw if someone's jaw needs replaced.
Yes.
We've had that. We've had the mayor. Mm-hmm. We've had various politicians come in.
Yes, we have. We've had pastors.
Pastors, of course. We had the chair of the UTEP physics department talking about using AI in prosthetics.
Yes, next we need the couch.
Yes, the couch. Oh, the couch?
Well, you have the chair. Now we need the couch.
I think that's foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Because what I was getting to is we've had some famous people on this program,
yes,
but today we might have the most famous person who's ever been on 915
Oh, yay,
Talk.
all right.
He's shaking his head. And speaking of couches, he is the furniture, what's the word we're looking for? Not the furniture wizard, the furniture baron of the borderland. And if you listen to KELP in El Paso, you hear about him all the time. So,
really?
You know what's amazing about him?
What's that?
He's undefeated.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Ping pong, selling furniture. What?
Selling furniture.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about. Because nobody beats Shorty. So
yes, nobody beats Shorty. Doppler Dave even says that.
Yeah. So Doppler Dave, through him, we hear about the National Furniture Liquidators. I find it to be so fun that there are so many interesting people in our community doing really cool things, and just that's really what makes the Borderland community what it is. So today, when he came in, I was like, "Are you Shorty?" That was my main question. So he is the CEO of National Furniture Liquidators. It's a company.
His mom is proud.
Yeah, and since we're on radio, I do need to say this. He's not really short. I was like worried, but anyway, yes. We're going to be talking about El Paso. We're going to be talking about building a business. We're just going to be talking about our community. So without further ado, let's give a very warm Borderland welcome to the one, the only, Mr. Oscar Lujan.
Hello,
Mr. Lujan, welcome to 915 Talk.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I know you always have dreamed of coming on the radio as much as you can.
Right.
It's funny. You and I, we met at our kids go to the same school, and they were having a booster. What was it? Like a picnic, a cookout.
It was the homecoming week.
Homecoming week, and I walked up to you and I said, "Mr. Lujan, I gotta get you on 915 Talk." And what did you say?
Nope.
I said, "Come on." So I had to twist your arm a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but it is super fun to have you on and to talk about all things El Paso, talking about building a business. But originally, you're not from El Paso.
I'm born and raised in Chihuahua.
So Chihuahua. So first of all, what do you miss about Chihuahua living in El Paso?
Honestly, and I might get in trouble for this, I don't really miss it. I mean, I've been on this side since I was 16 when I left.
Okay, all right. So what you don't miss it? You left when you were pretty young. What led you to make the move?
I had to do something with my life. Bottom line. I wasn't going to school. Being 16, I had to do something and I had to get out. So
oh, wow.
I did.
Yeah. So did you have some ambition, some dream, or was it just to go to El Paso and find work? What was it?
Actually, I went to LA.
Okay.
I went with my brother.
Okay.
He opened his home to me.
Okay. He was already there.
He was already there, yes.
Okay. And first impressions?
Well, at first, like always, you're a teenager. We were talking about your son just now when he moved. It was difficult.
Okay.
2-3 years that were,
Sure.
difficult, but
Yeah. And then so let's fast forward to furniture. Why furniture?
it just happened.
It just happened.
I was looking for work. I saw an ad of a furniture store looking for salespeople, and I applied, and I got it. That was in 1995.
1995. That was here in El Paso.
That was here in El Paso, right behind this building.
Yeah.
Where we're at right now.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, at the beginning of this program, each and every time I say we're broadcasting from the heart of the world's largest borderplex, we're here at the KELP radio station. It's in the industrial area south of I-10 across from Cielo Vista Mall. And there are a lot of furniture places in this neighborhood, a lot of warehouses and furniture places. So how can I ask you how old you were in 95 when you started being a salesperson?
25.
25. And what did you learn about sales?
I did learn a lot with that particular store. It was Furniture Factory Warehouse.
Okay.
I worked for them for 3 years, and then I decided to just go on my own.
Okay, so you just saw a job listing. You saw, you went, you got the job. You're selling furniture, and you said, I don't want to do this for someone else. I want to have my own place. So walk us through that process.
Before I was working for that store, I was selling books, and
Okay.
I was doing real well.
Wow.
That was in Juarez.
How do you do well selling books?
I did.
What kind of books?
A cookbook, a dictionary, a coloring book, all kinds of books. We were getting just. It was good. And then the devaluation of '94 came up.
I don't know what that is.
When the peso lost value against the dollar.
Oh, okay.
And we were buying a book for $3. All of a sudden, now it's $6. We were selling it for $5, so we couldn't sell it for more.
Sure.
And so when I started with the furniture business, when the furniture store, I was just banging myself against the wall. I'm sorry, because I never saved any money. And it's like, I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna do something. And the work at the furniture store was just a tool for me to get back up.
Okay, so you were just looking to put money back in your pocket, get back on your feet after selling books quite successfully in Juarez. And then you said, you know what, I want to do this on my own. And how do you start a furniture store? Do you just start off with one piece of furniture and build your way up?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I
so-
remember my first weekends when I was open on my own. I would have a good weekend, and my floor would be empty.
Oh, wow. Your floor was empty.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, if I had a good weekend, it would be an empty space. You know, so on Monday I'll be struggling to get furniture back up on the floor.
Oh, wait. So hold on. You didn't have furniture because you weren't able to buy inventory, or because you sold everything?
Well, both. Both. You know,
You didn't have a lot of inventory, so whatever you had, you sold.
I sold everything off the floor and then just reorder real quick every Monday.
Okay. So can I ask, just in general terms, how does your National Furniture Liquidators, what is liquidating?
It's just a name.
Okay.
It's just a name. We do get a lot of calls from a lot of vendors that they're trying to get rid of this or that, and that's where we get a few deals. But we carry the same stuff as the big name stores.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's funny. I was telling you when you came in, you didn't know this, but when my wife and I were looking for a bedroom set, we looked everywhere, and we ended up going to National Furniture Liquidators, because nobody beats Shorty.
There you go.
And I'll tell you what's funny too. I was getting my hair cut this morning, and I go to this place, and it's Central El Paso. It's an interesting place, but they have very good prices for haircuts. And my barber's this young guy, and he always asks me about radio, and he says, "Who's coming on today?" I said, "Oh, it's Nobody Beats Shorty, you know, like the National Furniture Liquidators." He's like, "That's where I get my furniture."
Well, there you go. Thank you.
So what we found when we bought our bedroom set is really what we did is we went to the big name store, the fancy, expensive store. I won't name the name.
I think I know.
It starts with an A and ends with a Y, just like my name. And
And this furniture.
yeah. Something like that. And we looked at the furniture. We really liked it. The price was beyond our budget. And so we're scratching our head, because it's interesting. Like I feel like every day I nerd out on a different topic. So today I'm going to nerd out a little bit on furniture. But you can go out and you can buy cheap furniture and it falls apart really quick, or you can get some expensive furniture, or you can find expensive furniture for a cheaper price. And that's what we found at the National Furniture Liquidators, is nice furniture at what we consider to be a reasonable price. So it's super fun to kind of bring that full circle. You're here, and that was our experience with it. So you started off with just trying to get enough inventory on the floor. How did you get past that?
I always felt very blessed. The sales kept coming. I would order every Monday, pretty much 100% of what I sold. So I would, if I had 2 sofas, then I have 3, and then I had 4, and so on.
So just a very natural process.
Yes.
Okay.
Organically, it just happened. It was just, I guess I hit on the right location. I always try to be honest with my customers, be honest with my vendors, because a lot of them didn't know me, and they just start sending furniture.
Oh, you sell it and then pay us?
Right. Yeah. 30 days.
Oh,
30 days to pay.
So the pressure's on you to get it sold.
I had 30 days to get it out and get the money back and pay. And thank God that always was the case.
Yeah. Was it high pressure for you?
No.
You just were having fun?
I don't stress. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how.
I need to know how.
I don't. My mentality is, if somebody calls me, "Hey, your house is burning," I'm busy. I'll be right there when I'll be right there. It's already burning. What do I do?
Right. It's understanding what you can control, what you can't control.
Exactly. It's already happening.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. If you're just joining us, we're with Mr. Oscar Lujan. He is the CEO, the founder of National Furniture Liquidators here in El Paso. I love hearing these stories really, it's your life story. Moving from Chihuahua to LA, then to El Paso, selling books in Juarez, now with running this, what I know to be a pretty successful company with multiple locations around El Paso and outside El Paso. We're going to go into a break. When we get back from the break, we're going to find out where this whole Shorty thing came from. So before we go into the break, this is your daily reminder that 915 Talk is a production of Desert Voice Media, and you can listen to this or any previous 915 Talk conversation by going to the website desertvoice.media. We truly appreciate each and every one of you who join us each weekday afternoon as we go on this educational journey of learning to love our city, love our neighbors, and give God all the glory. We're going to go into a break. Do not touch that dial.
We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
915 Talk is listener supported and is a production of Desert Voice Media. That's right. It's people just like you who make this program possible. Together with Desert Voice, you can learn how to better serve our neighbors and pray for our community. To become a Desert Voice Media partner, you can visit desertvoice.media. That's right. That's the website, desertvoice.media. Take a look and join us today in reaching our borderland for Christ.
915.
Testify.
I used to be a very angry person at the world, being young, having kids, having a wife, being a father, just meeting those expectations that the world puts on you. It's not about the world, it's about, your relationship with God. And I didn't realize that until I was older, and because I was living a life that I shouldn't have been living a sinful life, living for the flesh instead of living for God. I was hanging around people I probably shouldn't have hung around with, drinking, going out to parties, and coming home like 2, 3 in the morning. There was one day that I completely broke down. My son was asking me like, Dad, how come you're like this? How come you're always mad? And yeah, that day I did end up bringing out my Bible. I just broke down and started crying, because I felt the way Paul felt. Read your Bible, guys. If you don't know what to read, go into Proverbs, go into Psalms. God, He's protected me in so many different ways. He's the reason why I'm here. I'm trying to help other people reach God. He could truly change your life. My name is Miguel Ipave. I'm from El Paso. And if Jesus did this for me, I know He could definitely do it for you.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb
And by the word of their testimony.
Desertvoice.media.
This is Pastor Steve Castrita. I'd like to extend the invitation for you to join us in service every Saturday at 5 p.m. at Redeeming Grace Church, El Paso. We are located at 2400 George Dieter inside Iglesia Philadelphia. We're a young church on the east side of El Paso with no smoke, no lasers, and no gimmicks. Just the uncompromising Word of God and a call to win the 915 for Jesus Christ. We'd love to meet you and your family. God bless you, and thank you for listening to KELP.
We're back. You're listening to 915 Talk.
We are back, and you're listening to 915 Talk. I'm your host, Andy Frecka. Today, we continue our educational journey of learning to love our city, love our neighbors, give God all the glory. We have so many different folks come in from around the community. Today, we have a business leader with us, Mr. Oscar Lujan. He is the CEO, founder of National Furniture Liquidators here in El Paso, and he shared his story of growing up in Chihuahua, looking for something more. He went to LA, ended up in Juarez selling books, did well until the peso devaluated, and then ended up selling furniture in El Paso. And the main thing I learned is you just don't stress.
I don't. Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
It has to be something to do with my kids. Other than that, my wife, other than that.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point, is understanding what the priorities are, and that's your family, right?
Exactly.
It's not the business. It's not all these other things. So before we went into the break, I promised our listening audience that you're going to tell us where this Shorty character came from.
Oh, there's whenever I travel, I always go visit stores.
Okay.
It's something my wife doesn't really
She's like, we have enough furniture.
Right.
We don't need to visit another furniture store.
just get ideas. So I went to a store in. I will not take the credit. I went to a store in Phoenix, and the slogan, it was "Nobody beats Mitch."
Okay, nobody beats Mitch.
Mitch.
Okay.
He had a Volkswagen Bug in a pole as a sign up on top. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And this one guy that I used to work for, he was a big guy, and he used to call me Shorty. So I'm like, well, that sounds good. Nobody beats Shorty, you know. But that's the only person that called me Shorty.
Just one guy.
Just one guy. Yeah, it's never been a nickname. Actually, when somebody calls me Shorty, I feel weird.
Yeah.
You know, not that I'm not, but anyways.
Yeah.
So that's where it was born. Nobody beats Shorty. I figure that's a good slogan. You know.
Right. Okay. So where did we go from there? You're like, nobody beats Shorty. I like that.
And then we came up with I wanted to make something kind of annoying.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard the jingle. It's a Mexican song. The jingle. It's
the nobody beats Shorty jingle is Mexican.
Well, the music.
The music.
The music is.
Okay. What's the music?
I just wanted to. I'm sorry. I don't remember the name of it. But I wanted to make it annoying where people would remember.
I find that to be so interesting because when you came in, you did say this, you know, and I think for a lot of people, when they think of marketing, they think of the opposite of annoying. I think that's like a really good lesson for some businesses, probably not all businesses.
Right, not all the businesses would apply.
But for some businesses to be annoying because you said you wanted people to remember it.
You always remember the annoying person at the party, don't you?
That's hilarious. So you said you wanted it to be annoying.
Not me.
Yeah, but yeah. So you went to like a marketing firm, or what did you do? And you said, I need to have an annoying Shorty character.
Yeah, I went with my my ad agency, which we still work at until today. And this one kid, we're at a meeting, and this one kid just throws his phone in front of my face, takes a picture, and left. Following day, I got three samples of the cartoons, and we just picked that one that a lot of people knows here in El Paso.
Okay. Yeah, so it's funny because I went on the internet today and I was looking like, okay, Oscar Lujan, National Furniture Liquidators, Shorty, and I went on to AI and I said, is Oscar Lujan Shorty? And AI told me, no, he is not Shorty. Shorty is a fictional character. It's two different people. And then I went on the website, nobodybeatsshorty.com, and that's where, if people want, they can check out, you know, just your inventory. You know, you have here, I see living room, bedroom, dining room, mattresses, the whole thing. But I looked at this cartoon figure of Shorty. I said, that looks a lot like Mr. Lujan.
Yeah, this kid he's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Probably 15, 16 years old. I wish I could talk to him, you know. I actually never talked to him. Not once.
Okay, so you're in a meeting. You say, I want to be Shorty. He comes up, he takes a quick picture with his phone, and then he drew this Shorty cartoon character.
Correct.
Okay. And you approved it. You like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. He came up with three. One of them was one with a suit, very lawyer-like. I guess lawyer-like could be very annoying too.
Yeah.
But we didn't pick that one.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, that one you already know. And I don't remember the other one, but it was three of them.
Yeah. Well, it's so much fun. Kenny on the board. Can we pull up one of the National Furniture Liquidators Nobody Beats Shorty spots? Can you look for it?
I can look for it. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it up.
Yeah. See if you can pull it up.
Okay.
Just listen. We'll listen to like 10 seconds of it if you can. But it'd be fun for people to hear. I think most of our El Paso audience has heard this before, but so people can know what we're talking about. But you had this idea that you wanted people to remember what they're hearing.
Correct.
And so you wanted it to be annoying.
Correct.
I mean, even the website nobodybeatsshorty.com, it's a little bit how should I say, in your face, right? It's like a little bit out there, but I think it's really easy to remember.
Exactly.
And that's the idea.
Yeah, and it's funny when you talk about furniture stores, they think about Shorty, not National Furniture Liquidators.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is interesting. You know, I say the name National Furniture Liquidators, but I only see that on the site. I see that when I come. But really, what I'm doing is I want to go see Shorty. Do you still work on the floor?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I love working on the floor. I love sales. I love talking to people.
Right. So when it comes to sales and your team, what is one of the main things you want your salespeople to understand about people coming into the store?
I can't stress it enough with them. I just try to be honest. You know, in this business, actually, when I started, it was really bad because there was people, furniture store, just taking money as down payment or as payment and wouldn't deliver.
Oh wow!
So when I started, you know, new people didn't know if I was going to be there tomorrow. You know, it was hard for me to get a deposit or for me to, you know,
build that trust.
So with salespeople, I can't stress it enough. Do not lie to the customers. You know, be honest with them, and you know, things will fall into place. And that's kind of how it is. You know, in this business, I don't know if you should say this, but. Can we get it by Thanksgiving? Yeah, sure. And you know you're not going to get it by Thanksgiving, and they want it, you know? And I tell my people, you know, if they're not, tell them no. You know, don't waste their time. It just doesn't make any sense, you know? They might go a different route, or they might go somewhere else, but they are coming back.
Yeah.
You know, and if you lie to them, all you're going to do is just...
Yeah, well,
get them upset.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting thing. Is, you know, one of the honesty questions is, can we deliver on time, and just give them a very reasonable expectation so that they'll come back next time. And like as you're saying, even if they say no this time. So we're talking about this persona. Kenny says he can play the commercial. I just want to say we're playing it for informational purposes only. I need to say that so that folks everywhere can hear what we're talking about. Nobody beats Shorty. Hit it up, Kenny.
4th of July event now at National Furniture Liquidators. Independence from high furniture prices. The whole store on sale. Deals like a reclining sofa or love seat, just $488 each. A queen-size mattress, $198. Contemporary bedroom set, $697. Or Ashley best-selling dinette set, just $788. Don't miss it. Shorty Mania, the ultimate wrestling fight this Saturday, July 12th at National Furniture Liquidators.
Nobody beats Shorty.
I love it. We definitely do need to talk about Shorty Mania. We'll do that after our traffic break. But Shorty Mania is a big deal. I know a lot of people talk about it. But so with all of these things, how has furniture changed? You've been doing this for 30 years. How has the furniture world changed?
In what way? I mean, I see it the same. I mean, just, you know, right now, and it's something I do not want to touch very deep into it. The economy, the what's going on right now is changing how we do business with furniture.
Okay, so
we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay. So I'm going to ask just a very basic question about this. What you're saying is, what I think you're saying is, you're referring to tariffs?
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of the furniture is built outside of the United States, and you don't know what the pricing is going to be? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly it.
Okay. And so you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next.
And it happened a couple of times, you know, where I have this sofa that I'm selling for $499 right now, and I need to reorder, and now I'm buying it for $499. You know, I gotta bite the bullet. You know, I gotta take care of my customer.
Right.
But that's kind of what's happening, and not across the board, but it's happening.
Right. And is so I don't know if you would consider the furniture in your store to be high end. I would. To me, it's like really nice. Is most of it made in Mexico?
No.
Where's it
No,
made?
no. Most of it is made overseas.
Okay.
90+% of the mattresses are made in the U.S. Most of the bedroom is overseas.
Okay.
50-50 on the upholstery. Sofas, living room is American made and overseas.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, Mississippi is a powerhouse with upholstery.
Mississippi is an upholstery powerhouse.
Yes. Yes. We get some stuff from California, but Mississippi is huge.
Interesting.
Yes.
I love learning those kind of things. I did not know that Mississippi was strong in the upholstery game. If you're just joining us, we're with Oscar Lujan. He is the founder, the CEO of National Furniture Liquidators. He is Shorty. NobodyBeatsShorty.com. We're just talking about his journey into furniture. But right now we have Charlie One on the phone. Charlie One, what are you saying out on the roads this afternoon?
Well, kind of a rough commute because we have crashes with injury. I'm going to start here at Gateway West at Willie Sanchez. We have an injury crash, but PD not at the scene yet. Fire department headed out there. That just happened, Gateway West at Willie Sanchez. Then we have Yarborough and Carolina, a busy intersection, not with injury, but a busy intersection there to have a crash, Yarborough and Carolina. On the west side, Upper Valley and Artcraft, we have an injury crash. That just happened, PD en route. Upper Valley and Artcraft, we have some struggling traffic. But that's typical, right? In the Scopia through Spaghetti Bowl area and also America's northbound lanes in Socorro. Some busy traffic down there by the bridge, and just caution in these areas. And Andy, back to you.
Charlie One, today we have Oscar Lujan with us. He's Nobody Beats Shorty, National Furniture Liquidators. I know for a lot of people, after they go out and get a bedroom set or a dining room set, really what they want to do is perhaps celebrate their new purchase with a bowl of menudo. Where would you recommend they try that bowl of menudo?
Yeah, you know what? If I can paraphrase or copy that, Nobody Beats Shorty. Nobody beats a bowl of menudo, delicious menudo from Maple Rita Cafe there at 3120 Trevor, because they have that home cooked specialty menudo. You just add the onions and oregano, and you're good to go there. Maple Rita Cafe, 3120 Trevor, and you know, Nobody Beats Shorty. They've been around a long time. They're a staple. They're an icon here in El Paso.
Yeah,
Andy, back to you.
For sure. I like your idea. Nobody beats menudo at restaurant.com. I think that website is still available.
I think so.
Thank you, Charlie. Well, we'll talk soon.
All right, Andy.
And we're back with Oscar Lujan of NobodyBeatsShorty.com, of National Furniture Liquidators. We've learned that Mississippi is an upholstery powerhouse. A lot of furniture is coming in from overseas. There is some uncertainty because of the tariffs, and it's your job to navigate all of this. So we've been following your journey. Started off in Chihuahua, went to LA, selling books in Juarez, selling furniture in El Paso, then saying, I want my own place. At what point did you look at all this and say, hey, this is working pretty good, we can grow? Because I know you now have locations in Albuquerque and Roswell.
It was pretty much right off the bat.
Okay.
We just grew and grew and grew. Up to last year, we had a 10 to 12% growth year over year.
Wow.
Last year kind of stumbled. We were flat. And this year are flat also compared to last year.
Okay.
But it's been, I can't stress it enough. I can say it enough times, been very blessed.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. And why do you think it's working?
I go back to honesty. We try to be honest with our customers. Mm-hmm. We try to be honest with our vendors. Mm-hmm. You know, make sure we take care of them so they take care of us. It's just
it's so funny to me because you know, I meet all kinds of people all the time, and when you look at some business owners, they'll talk about the struggle, or they'll talk about a certain level of complexity to their business, and rightfully so, because they might have a very complicated business they're doing. What you're saying is, I buy furniture and I sell it honestly.
Pretty much it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's issues just like everything else.
Sure.
Right now, we go back to the tariffs. That's an issue. People, employees. It's always an issue. Make sure you take care of them.
Yeah.
Make sure they stay long. Once again, I'm going to use the same word. Very blessed. I don't have a whole lot turnover with my people. They come in and they stay. I have people that I consider family that been with me since I started.
Yeah.
20 some odd years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. 20 some years employees, so that you are making the effort to take care of your employees. What are maybe some of the an idea or two to take care of employees other than the obvious one, the pay?
It's way more about the pay. There's a lot of people that will leave you for less pay if you are not treating them well.
Right.
This is bottom line.
So what does it mean to you to treat an employee well?
Well, you don't want to go to a place where there's people yelling at you to do something, or I had a conversation today with an ex-employee that now works for the competition. And it was not a complaint. He was not complaining. He was just telling me he has to wear this and wear that. And it's like, I walked, 15, 20,000 steps and I have to wear these shoes. It'd be nice if I could wear, something a little bit more comfortable. Like, it kind of makes sense. We are very easygoing. If you go to a store, it looks like they're going to the beach.
Okay.
I want them to be comfortable. I want them to be happy. I want them to, transmit that to the customer. Somehow. I think that's big why some people stay.
Yeah, I love this idea that it doesn't sound super complicated, but a lot of businesses miss that. You have an employee who has to walk 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Allow him to wear comfortable shoes, because if he's smiling, that'll be more important to the customer
than having the pretty shiny shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, we need to talk about Shorty Mania. What's Shorty Mania?
Once again, my agency came up with wrestling.
Okay.
And we did that at the store. We empty out part of the floor, and we had wrestling, Mexican wrestlers.
Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre at the store, and that was free. Just we had to print tickets because we didn't know how many people we were gonna have. So we had to have a limit of 300 people. So we only printed 300 tickets, and they all.
You have 300 people come?
We filled the place, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So is this at your location on Gateway?
Yes, sir.
So it's on the floor?
On the floor.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been inside there. It's a pretty big store. And so you set up the wrestling ring in the middle. Did you put furniture in the wrestling ring?
No. No.
I mean, it's something for your ad agency to think about, right? Like it would be funny to add some furniture as part of it, and then some chairs, I don't know, hitting each other.
Yeah, I think they did that, but no, we did not do the furniture thing. And that event was done to give back a little. We partner up with I don't remember the name, but it's people with special needs.
Oh wow.
So there were donations and raffles, and they sold food,
cool.
and all the money went to them.
Wow.
So that was a good deal.
Oh, that's super cool. So you had Shorty Mania, which is wrestling in the furniture store,
right?
Lucha Libre, but it was also for a good cause, and you packed the place out.
Yes. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Everybody liked it.
Yeah. So are you going to do it again, or?
We're thinking about doing it yearly.
Okay, annual Shorty Mania. What are we going to do if we're always selling out? Are we going to have to get a bigger store? Is this furniture store going to move into a stadium? What are we going to do?
Well, that would be nice. That would be very nice if we could accomplish something like that, where we can pocket with a couple thousand people and get that money to go to somebody that needs it.
Yeah. That's so cool. I love this just because you're telling me a very simple story, really, in a lot of ways, but it's you're looking at how to give back, how to serve the community, and you ended up using this to raise funds for this organization who serves special needs children. So fun. If you're just joining us, we are with Mr. Lujan, the founder of National Furniture Liquidators, NobodyBeatsShorty.com. And as we found out today, he is Shorty. But it is a lot of fun to hear these conversations about just people's journey. You're not originally from El Paso, but you ended up here. Now you're investing in the city. You're looking to take care of employees here in the city. And as Charlie once said, you're a staple. You're an iconic name in the community. Super fun. We're about to go into a break. Before we go into the break, this is just daily. We remind our audience that KELP Radio wants to thank our impact partners. The impact partners are local businesses, nonprofits, churches, educational institutions that have joined us in our journey to serve our community. The business I'd like to point out today is Caring Companions. Really good people over there. It's home care service for the elderly. If you need someone around the house just to take care of an elderly loved one, it could be post-operative care. Just if you need someone in the house to take care of one of your loved ones, caringcompanionsep.com. The owner has been on this program before, and it's been a lot of fun because I've had multiple guests on this program say, hey, we use Caring Companions. They're really, really great. So caringcompanionsep.com. Again, thank you to all the impact partners. And if you're listening and you would be interested in becoming an impact partner, maybe you're a business owner or manage a business, reach out to us via KELPradio.com. We'll walk you through the process of becoming a KELP Radio impact partner. Let's serve our city together. We're going to go into a break. Do not touch that dial.
We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Greetings, KELP listeners. This is Terry Gray, pastor of Calvary Chapel, Sun City, and speaker on the Summons broadcast heard each weekday at 5 p.m. right here on this station. Calvary Chapel, Sun City is located at 960 West Borderland Road on the west side of El Paso. We hold services on Wednesday evenings at 7 and on Sunday mornings at 9 and 11. If you are without a church home, we would love to have you join us for worship and Bible study. You can find out more information about us on the web at www.ccsuncity.org.
Do you have a special prayer need in your life? Or maybe you know someone, either a loved one or a friend, who is in need of prayer. Would you like us to pray for you? Well, call Saturday 915-779-0016 between 1 and 2 for prayer and answers. Also, if you would like answers to biblical questions, give us a call 915-779-0016 during that same time period. Thank you and God bless you.
Greetings, KELP listeners. This is Terry Gray, pastor of Calvary Chapel, Sun City, and speaker on the Summons broadcast heard each weekday at 5 p.m. right here on this station. Calvary Chapel, Sun City is located at 960 West Borderland Road on the west side of El Paso. We hold services on Wednesday evenings at 7 and on Sunday mornings at 9 and 11. If you are without a church home, we would love to have you join us for worship and Bible study. You can find out more information about us on the web at www.ccsuncity.org.
We're back. You're listening to 915 Talk.
We are back, and you're listening to 915 Talk. I'm your host, Andy Fracca. Today we're with Oscar Lujan of National Furniture Liquidators. Now, Mr. Lujan, earlier on in the program, you said when you travel, you enjoy visiting furniture stores. And your wife doesn't always like that you do that.
Right, not ever. I was gonna say not always, not ever.
Yeah, okay. That's hilarious. But it first of all, it is fun to hear about that because it's like you actually have a passion for furniture.
Oh yes, I love what I do.
Yeah, it's so that's like super cool to hear. What are some of the more interesting furniture stores you've visited when you're traveling?
There's one pretty famous. A lot of people knows about this one. Mac in Houston.
Mac. That's the name of it.
Mattress Mac.
Mattress Mac. Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
I don't know if you heard about him. He bets millions of dollars when Houston or baseball or basketball.
Okay.
He bets millions. So that's why he's famous for it.
Yeah, because of his gambling addiction.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I don't think he loses. I think he insures his bets. I don't know how it works.
Okay.
I don't like to bet. I don't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, his story is pretty interesting. He's got parrots and all kinds of exotic birds there at the store, and
that's cool.
Kind of. I mean, he sells a lot of furniture, and if you ask me, it's unorganized, and but his advertising is great. That's a pretty cool store.
Okay,
I like his store.
So Mac Mattress in Houston has exotic birds in the store.
He's got it. Yeah,
it looks disorganized, but he's doing great.
He does great. Google it. You'll see it. You'll see that. Yeah, the first thing that is going to pop up is his bets.
Okay.
Mattress Mac. In Houston, Texas.
Mac in Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then have you visited any stores outside the United States?
IKEA.
You
have to go see an IKEA.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you I'm going to ask you, what do you think about IKEA?
You talk about cheap furniture, right? That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. And you have to have an engineering degree to be able to put it together.
Yeah, so when our family lived overseas, we always went to IKEA, and it was funny. You would bring home a box that was, just really small. And I'm obviously exaggerating, but inside is a couch that you have to put together. And there's 100 pieces.
So it is the same concept over there.
Yes. Yeah. But they're enormous, just huge, and a lot of people there all the time. But the furniture was very reasonably priced and had to be replaced fairly regularly.
Correct. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, so
it's a cool store, though.
Yeah, it is a cool store.
And you gotta love the meatballs.
Yeah, and they do have a great cafeteria.
There you go.
You're exactly right. The meatballs with the cranberry sauce. Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Lujan, I didn't tell you about this when you came on, but we do this pretty often for first-time guests. It is a rapid-fire question round. And we're Christian radio, so we do believe that there are right and wrong answers. But because we're Christian, we try not to be too judgmental. We try not to be if you give a wrong answer.
Keyword.
So without further ado, Kenny on the board, cue up the lightning round. Mr. Lujan. So first question from the lightning round. And it's a question you're asked when you go out to eat in El Paso. I don't know how it is in Chihuahua. I don't go to Juarez enough to know. I think they also ask the same question. It's especially like when you order an enchilada. The question is red or green?
Green.
Green, that is correct.
All the way.
Okay, so why green?
I'm not a red sauce type of guy.
So that is the correct answer, green. Where is your favorite place to answer that question in El Paso?
There's a place on Rojas, right by Litrevino, and I'm sorry I never checked the name. It's a great place.
Okay. A place on Rojas next to Litrevino.
Rojas, right by Litrevino, right behind. I'm going to give him a commercial. Right behind Ron Martin Tire.
It's your favorite place, but you don't know the name.
I don't know the name. Something Cafe.
Something Cafe. Okay, behind Ron Martin.
And I go there about once a week, and I've never seen the name. How about that?
That's so great.
It's part of the I do not stress type of deal. I don't even notice.
It doesn't matter. You know the place. You know it has good food.
I go. I eat. I leave.
It's so great.
It's good.
All right. Next question. Let's say you have a friend visiting you in El Paso. They're coming for the very first time. They've never been here before. And you want to impress them with El Paso. Where's a place that you will take them that is not a restaurant?
Oh, you got me on that one. I was going to say Chico's Tacos. But I guess not. I would take him to Scenic Drive.
That is correct. Yeah. Okay, so you already got on to my next question. So the next question is that simply Chico's Tacos, yes or no?
No.
I thought you were going to take them to Chico's Tacos to impress them.
It's a staple here. Everybody likes it. No, I like Chico's Tacos. I love Chico's Tacos.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm getting mixed signals here, but
I know
it's so funny to me because. So you're from Mexico,
right?
You're from Chihuahua,
right?
I was really confused the first time I went to Chico's Tacos because I couldn't find the tacos.
Everybody here in El Paso knows those are not tacos, but we keep ordering them.
So what is that?
It's a flauta.
Oh, okay. But Chico's Flautas doesn't have the same ring as
exactly
Chico's Tacos, and you put a lot of broth on there, and you enjoy that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we can move past Chico's Tacos. Do you go downtown very often in El Paso?
I do.
Okay. So you know the Central Plaza?
Yes.
Okay. What is the theme?
The Lagartos.
That is correct. So do you know why it's alligators?
I don't know the year, but they actually had live alligators there.
That is correct. Now, there is a sculpture now. They're not live alligators. There's a sculpture of alligators. How many alligators are in that sculpture?
I believe there's 3.
No, not 3.
Yeah,
I used to think it was 3, and I told everyone on the radio it was 3. So I know why you think that, but there's a 4th behind the 3.
Really?
So you're pretty close.
I am gonna go check it out. I gotta go see it for myself. Find the 4th one.
Yeah. It's not obvious, but you say you enjoy going downtown. What do you enjoy about it?
It's just pretty.
Yeah,
they're doing a great job with the last few years that they've been making it prettier.
Yeah. Do you go to the Chihuahuas games, the Locos, any of those?
I do.
Okay, what's your one? The
Chihuahuas. I like baseball.
Okay, Chihuahuas. Yeah, no, I agree. It is a super cool thing going on downtown. I do hope that the city will continue to build on that. And I went there the first time in 2000, and then I came back 20 some years later. And wow, what a transformation! So I hope that continues.
Big difference.
Yeah. If you could dream anything for National Furniture Liquidators, nobody beats Shorty, what would that dream be?
Jesus, just keep it going.
Just keep it going.
Yeah, I'm not greedy. I don't dream of having 100 stores, or just keep it going. Just keep employing some people and keep serving.
Right.
The people that we've served.
And when you look at El Paso, your adopted city, the city you've come to, had some success. What is your dream for El Paso?
Oh, man. I don't know what the deal is right now, but remember a couple years, 2-3 years ago, we were one of the safest cities in El Paso.
Uh-huh.
How I wish we could still be called that.
What do you think needs to happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a lot of things that I can say, but I just...
Yeah. Well,
sometimes you're just better off not saying anything.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and I think it is important. This is a difficult conversation.
Yes.
So I don't want to put you on the spot. So I'll talk. It is interesting. El Paso, I believe, is still –, 'pretty high up in the rankings for being safe. But and I do want to say, I know our law enforcement works very hard.
Yes.
There's no criticism here.
No.
But I think when we look at it, we cannot just be content or happy with the way things are. We need to be looking to how we can make things safer. Even if we're the safest city in America, even if we were, we need to still become even safer. And so I know that that's a really big conversation. Neither you nor I know the answer.
Exactly.
But I do find it interesting. And I know I was recently at a law enforcement event, was in honor of law enforcement. And I know the city is doing a program called Enough is Enough against the drunk driving. And I know our city leaders care about this very much, but we as the citizens also need to take on a lot of personal responsibility. We need to be, particularly with the youth, investing in their lives. So I'm going to speak for you.
That's kind of my point. The youth is just, we need a little bit more responsible parents.
Yeah. Wow. No, I love that you say that, because I think a lot of people would put it all on the city leadership. That's not how it works. It all comes down to the family.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
that's the subject.
Yeah. It is a difficult subject, but I love that you brought that up. I love having these conversations. I think our listeners heard a little bit of your heart in this, so I appreciate that. If you just joined us at the tail end of this conversation, just a reminder that you can go back to desertvoice.media and listen to this or any previous 915 Talk conversation. Just click on that 915 Talk link as we have these daily conversations of learning to love our city, love our neighbor, and give God all the glory. Loved having you in today, Mr. Lujan. We talked about your journey. You've been listening to 915. That's our new automation system. Loved having you in today for this conversation as we talked about your journey from Chihuahua to LA to Juarez, back to El Paso, and just the simple idea of not stressing, being honest, and selling a lot of furniture.
Hopefully we can keep it going, all three of them.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks again for coming in today, Mr. Lujan. NobodyBeatsShorty.com, National Furniture Liquidators. Super fun to meet the guy I bought my bedroom furniture set from. So without further ado, let's learn to love our city, love our neighbors, and give God all the glory. This has been 915 Talk. You have been listening to 915 Talk, a production of Desert Voice Media. In order to listen to previous editions of 915 Talk, just visit desertvoice.media. Let's learn together to love our city, love our neighbors, and give God all the glory.
Hi, I'm Johnny Erickson Tata. You know, caring for someone with a disability is not easy. I'm thinking about Jairus and Natalia, a young couple with a 7-year-old son with autism. In order to pay bills, Jairus must work 14-hour days while Natalia stays at home, tending to their son's special needs. Unfortunately, though, Jairus and Natalia don't get much time together as a couple. With Jairus working such long days,